My mom was a
Okay.
so I don't know my dad, of course, and she sold me to a pimp. So I was in human trafficking, and
Who sold you to a pimp? At what age?
I was 7.
At 7?
Yes.
And when did you start having to do the sexual acts?
If she sold me at the age of 7, evidently 7.
Because, I mean, 4 years at college, do you feel like that was a waste?
Hell no. Because one day I'm not going to always be like this.
So what are we going to do to make that day come to fruition?
Lawyers, doctors, judges. I ain't talking about street rap.
Right, right. And you're talking about when you was like a minor.
Yes.
Like before you was
Yes.
pre-pubescent. Wow. Okay, Jesus Christ, I didn't expect to hear all this.
I told you I'm very blunt.
Yeah, you did. You said that. What's up, YouTube? I need you to take 2 seconds and go subscribe to my 2 new channels, Atlanta Street Interviews B-Side, where all of the videos that don't make it to the main channel will be. Also, Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews Daily Vlog, where you can follow my journey as a father, fitness enthusiast, sales manager, and of course, content creator. And you might even get some tea on the latest person I'm dating. Go follow those 2 channels right now. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So, guys, you know, this lady was on, her voice was on this young lady's interview right here. Right. And so, you know, so that was you. And so, you know, some of the people were saying, hey, you need to make sure you interview her too. So, of course, I wanted to pull up and interview you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
All right, all right. So, you know, I see you here all the time. But right now, it looks like you're packing up and moving and leaving. What's going on?
A lady was down here and she threatened one of the people that was walking by, and they said that I couldn't be here no more because she was my company. So I had to move.
So where are you moving to?
God only knows, because I don't.
Huh. Okay, okay. So, so are you homeless?
Yes, I am.
All right. And so how old are you?
63.
63? You look great for 63.
Yeah, right, but thanks.
No, I think you do for 63. I think you look great, actually.
Thank you.
Okay, so 63. And so how long have you been homeless?
I became homeless when my son got killed.
How long ago was that?
A year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago? So what was it about your son's, was it a murder?
So he got hit by a car.
Hit by a car? Wow, really sorry to hear about that. My condolences. What was it about his passing that caused you to become homeless?
Because he's the only person that ever loved me unconditionally.
Was he a pedestrian and he was hit by a car?
Yes.
Oh man. Okay. So you guys were housed before that?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever gone through homelessness prior to that? So this
No.
is your first time ever in homelessness?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've been on the streets since I was 13.
Since you
My
was
mom
13?
was a whore.
Okay.
So I don't know my dad, of course, and she sold me to a pimp. So I was in human trafficking, and
Who sold you to a pimp? At what age?
I was 7.
At 7?
Yes.
And when did you start having to do the sexual acts?
If she sold me at the age of 7, evidently 7.
Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ. Okay. So,
I told you I'm very blunt.
yeah, you did. You said that.
There's no gray area in my life. It's either black or white.
So, okay. So you've been a sex worker since you were 7?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. I'm really sorry to hear about that.
Don't be.
What was life like? Like, what was your daily life like? Like, did you go to school? Did you?
Yeah, we went to school. They made sure of that.
So you would go to school. So wait, there were multiple kids there?
Yes, he was.
How many?
It was like 13 or 14 of us.
So was this like?
He wasn't a bad person. If you wanted to be there, he would send you anywhere in the world that you wanted.
So would kids choose to leave?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Did you choose to leave?
No, but I bought my way out at the age of 17.
17? Why did you not choose to leave during those 10 years?
This is going to sound crazy to the world, but I felt safe.
I mean, a kid. You was a kid.
I've never been a kid.
Wow.
I've never had a bike. I got my first baby doll last year for Christmas.
Last year?
For Christmas.
Ooh, wow. Oh, okay. Did you maintain a relationship with your mom growing up?
Hell no.
No? Okay, so she sold you to a pimp and then that was that?
Yes.
That was the end of y'all's relationship? Okay. So this pimp, was this like a foster care situation or anything like that, or?
No.
So it was okay. So he had you guys going to school. What type of sexual stuff would he have you doing and when?
I was a whore. So what does whores do? They get paid to have sex, whatever the man wants.
So I
They
guess
can pay for it, you do it.
so. Guys would come in and
Not only, I'm talking about lawyers, doctors, judges. I ain't talking about street rap.
right, and you're talking about when you was like a minor,
Yes.
like before you was
Yes.
pre-pubescent. Wow. Okay, Jesus Christ, I didn't expect to hear all this. So okay. So obviously,
You wanted the truth.
yeah. Well, hey, listen, I asked for it. So growing up was obviously. Did you consider it tumultuous, or to you was it just kind of normal?
It was.
And so, what was it that made you decide to leave at 17?
I seen something that I didn't like, and no, I'm not going to discuss it.
You say you did something that you didn't like?
No, I seen something that I didn't like, and I have never told no one what it is, and I never will.
Why not? Why won't you ever tell?
No, and it cost me 30 grand to get out. So at the age of 17, I was rich.
How? I mean, I know that you was getting
Porn
money for
on the
that.
side that he didn't know about, and stripping.
Wow. Wow. So you cashed out 30 grand to leave?
Yes, I did. And my mom sold me for a dime bag of heroin. What a stupid bitch.
What? Oh my goodness. Okay. So what was life like at 17 once you left?
I'm still a whore.
Okay, so you're still doing that. So, okay. As far as your son goes, was he birthed out of a relationship or out
No, I
of?
was.
Okay.
He's the one that taught me how to look.
What was the circumstance of that happening? That R word that you said. What was the circumstance of that? Was that a customer that ended up doing that to you, or was that some other circumstance? How did that come to happen?
What?
You being
No. I thought this boy liked me. I wanted a boyfriend, something I never had. And we went out and he with his friends.
him and his friends?
Yeah, I was gay.
Ooh. Okay. How old was your son when he passed?
15.
15? So this happened when you was in your, late 40s? You said you had never had a boyfriend up to that point?
No, I never had a boyfriend.
Like, you've never ever had a boyfriend?
Nope.
Hmm.
So guys, I'm available.
Hey guys, y'all want to reach out, okay? come to 5 Points. So real quick, I see a couple baggies here and things like that.
I do drugs.
Okay, what drugs?
I do crack.
Crack? Okay.
Yes, sir.
What was the first age that we did crack?
I started they shot me up with heroin when they sold me. So I've always been addicted to drugs. But crack, I get everything. Everything.
Do you remember the first age that you did crack?
I was 21.
21? And so I guess just to kind of escape the pain
Yes.
is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
And it still helps you do that?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, man. So you're having to move, I guess, because of your affiliation with somebody.
Yeah, with some bitches.
Okay. And so, do you ever plan on being out of this environment? In other words, it sounds like, 2 years ago or so, right?
Yes.
Maybe 3 years ago or whatever, did you have your own spot and all like that?
Yes.
And so, again, was it, what was it about your son's passing that caused you to...
Because all the love was gone.
And so you just decided to just stop, I guess, paying your bills and stuff, or what?
No, I just walked away from everything.
Just walked away? Okay, was that here in Atlanta where that happened?
Yes.
Okay. Where are you from, by the way?
Virginia.
Virginia. Virginia's for lovers, right?
Yeah, right.
Where in Virginia?
Do I have to tell that?
Well, I mean, I just like to shout it out. I like to shout out people's hometown. Norfolk. Hey, man. Shout out that Norfolk, Virginia, man.
Right.
Shout it out. Shout it out. Okay, and so you already told us about growing up and stuff. So, did you end up like going to high school and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, I graduated and had 4 years of college.
You did 4 years of college? What college?
Richmond University.
So you went to college and everything?
Yeah.
Was you still whoring during college?
Of course, I had to pay it. Books aren't free.
But
Tuition's not free.
did you ever end up working in a field that was related to what you were studying?
Never.
Did you ever end up working in any type of professional job?
Porn is a profession.
Well, it's the oldest profession in the world, so
Exactly.
I 100% acknowledge that. But I'm talking about as far as anything that's related to being a...
No.
Okay. Because, I mean, 4 years at college, do you feel like that was a waste?
Hell no. Because one day I'm not going to always be like this.
So what are we going to do to make that day come to fruition?
Start believing back in myself.
You believe in God?
Hell yeah.
Okay. I mean, do you think that maybe prayer and...
Honey, when I'm walking, every step I take, I pray.
Okay. All right. I'm just,
Because if I didn't, I'd be to put a gun to my head, took my own life.
You say what?
If I didn't believe in God, if I didn't pray continuously, I'd be to took a gun to my head and took my own life.
Yeah. Because, I mean,
Hey, leave them people alone. Leave them alone. I'd have told you, dumbass.
So...
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So do guys still, try to get sex from you and stuff like that?
Of course.
They do? Okay, I'm just asking. Because, I mean, even in this condition, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Now, when I dress up, I look good.
You look good. Well, like I say, you look good for a 63-year-old. I think your skin and everything, I mean, your face looks good. So I don't think you look really old or anything like that. Okay. All right. Well, that's a lot. Well, listen, miss, I mean, have you ever talked to any, like, professional therapists or anything like that about the stuff that you've been through?
How can you talk to someone when they haven't been where you've been? What they gonna tell you?
Well, you never know, but I mean, it's worth a shot, right?
Yes.
Because it's not about what they can tell you, it's about what maybe they can help you explore within yourself.
I accept that.
So, yeah, just a little nugget. All right, well, listen, miss, we really appreciate you taking the time answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Give it to you and you bring it to me.
All right, well, listen, if anybody Cash Apps me and they say the 63-year-old lady, then I'll make sure that you're
My name is Tracy.
All right, so put it for Tracy, and I'll make sure that that Tracy gets it. All right, I'm gonna walk up on her with a random cash one day, and she's gonna be happy. So, all right, well, listen, we really appreciate you. Like I say, definitely wish you nothing but the best. Okay.
Thank you.
Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.